Good evening, I almost call y'all Facebook. TikTok. This is Apostle Ely. I'm here with you tonight on a Friday night as we get ready for everyone to chime in and come through. We're going to be talking about manifesting real love. And I am actually, normally I'm not. Thank you for coming in, Brother Mario. Make sure that you bring in your zodiac sign as we are talking about manifesting real LOVE. I know it's Friday night. A lot of people don't understand that this is a night where you are actually able to work with the sign of Venus. And we certainly thank God for this opportunity to be with y'all tonight. I want to talk about a lot of stuff that I feel like is a misconception about spirituality when it comes to love work. And the reason why I've seen a lot of things that we have actually got involved in. And I think that if I bring more clarity what real love work is and why it is important, this will help a lot of different people understand why you should do this. Thank you guys for coming in. As you come into my live, this is Apostle Ely. Make sure you put out your zodiac sign so I know what zodiac sign you're coming in. And as y'all know, on my lives, I talk real talk and I talk about manifestation of God's power and the spirituality raw cut. If you are 18 years or younger, this is not the live for you. So exit my live because I'm going to be talking about manifesting real love, and I'm going to show you spiritually how to navigate and get stuff done for your life and allow this particular work to manifest for you. So as you come in, make sure you're chiming in, putting in your zodiac sign. I would really appreciate it. Now, thank you so much. Virgo, hey, how you doing, sweetheart? Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. As we come in, and let me tell y'all something. My lives, if you are 18 years or older, if you want to ask questions about the subject matter, you are more than welcome to ask questions because that's what I'm here for. I really want to talk about this subject matter tonight. Capricorn, Aries, and Libra. Aquarius and Libra. Really? Okay. As we guys are coming in, make sure you put in your zodiac sign. If you do not mind, put your zodiac sign so we can have a real down-to-earth conversation about how to manifest real love. And when I say real love, I'm talking about the spiritual aspect of love, not what many of us are interpreting. Cancer in the house. Thank you so very much. Now, I got some stuff I want to share with you all. And Cancer, anybody, do I have any Sagittarians here? Aquarius, I got Aquarius, Cancer. All right. Now, what I'm going to explain to you why we should be manifesting real love and what we should do. Come on, Taurus in the house. Hello, welcome. I'm glad you guys are chiming in with me tonight. I know it's Friday night, but I do a lot of work. I do love work on Friday nights because Venus rules Friday night. The law of attraction, how to draw things into your energy field, how to draw things in your life. A lot of people don't understand this. Venus allows you to be able to magnetically draw things to you. Some people use lodestone, but it is the same concept. But I want to explain something, and I want to thank you for some hearts. All right. Oh, you came ready tonight, huh? You came ready tonight, show some love. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, I'm going to be talking about this particular books, and I know that a lot of people go to spiritual places and botanicals and different things, and they order books from Amazon online, and they talk about love, spells, and charm. I'm going to explain this from a biblical perspective to give you a better understanding why it is okay to manifest love, but to know the difference between love, lust, sending positive energy. Thank you so very much. Now y'all are showing some love. I appreciate that. Those that are coming in, make sure you're putting your zodiac sign as we talk about this manifesting love. Now, I want to explain something, you all. In order to manifest love, Taurus, come through. One of my babies, one of my loved ones right here, gave me a green egg, and I'm going to show y'all what I mean by that. Now, I thought I had my book with me. Y'all bear with me. Sagittarius, that's what I'm talking. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Gemini. This is for you tonight. Remember, hey guys, I really want, no, I'm not even gonna go to the book, but I want to show y'all some stuff tonight. And once again, before we get into anywhere further in this, if you are 18 years or younger, you need to get out my live. This is for only grown folks. Grown folks that have a spiritual life. They have different traditions. I don't care what your tradition is. I don't care what African tradition. I don't care. None of that's all that. I'm talking about spiritual law. So as you come chiming in, thank you for the flowers. Make sure that you're an adult. So when I'm talking about what's really going on, that you will be able to apply this because you're grown. This is for grown folks only grown folks. Now, the first thing we want to talk about to understand what I'm going to talk about tonight, Can my moderator take care of this, please? What are pronouns? Now, manifesting real love is understanding what energy. Thank you so much. Manifesting real love allows you to get the benefit. But before we can manifest love, we need to understand definition of love. And what happens is a lot of us are asking for love based off our experience, based off of what somebody told us, especially if our parents whooped our behind and say, I did it because I love you. Or a man abused you and say, oh, well, I'm sorry, I love you, I don't want you to leave. A lot of us are basing love off of our experiences and instead of really finding out what love is. Now, I'm going to be coming from 1 Corinthians, the 13th chapter. I'm only going to do verse 4, but if you go through that whole chapter, it'll talk about the behavior of the energy or spirit of love. In order to understand how I work with the manifestation, the energy of love, and if I ever do any love work for you, if I decide to do love work for you, you have a better understanding of what I perceive love is and how I utilize my gifts and my talent. I'm a Sagittarian, and my moon is in Aries. So my love language is very different, but we all are governed by the same principles. Love is truly vibration. I also taught earlier that love vibrates at the megahertz of 582. All this is scientific. This is why you need to understand. Now, listen to this. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love envies not. Love isn't boastful and is not puffed up. So when we're asking and we're praying and we're trying to manifest love, we need to understand what frequency we will need to vibrate on in order to get real love. Now, the reason why I wanted to bring up about these love spells, people going on the internet doing love spells on people, when you burn a red candle for love, that represents fleshly love, sexual love. When you give out red roses, red is for lovers. No, not necessarily meaning that red is for married people, but it's for lovers. This is why a lot of people, when people burn red candles, this is why their relationship become very sexual, because red represents the flesh. So what you're doing is you're igniting or joining yourself with somebody from sexual energy, not so much as heart energy. Somebody loving you from their heart. Remember, these are two different types of energy. When you work with colors and people are showing you, oh, burn a red candle if you want love in your life. It's a love, but it's a different type of love. The reason why we don't have healthy relationships because we don't understand the energy that we're bringing into our relationship. Join Apostle Ely on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Brother Mario. Listen, the reason why this is important, because if you look at the condition of most relationships, and especially if you're going to using your spiritual information to invoke certain spirits into your relationship, this is why it is going into one direction and not into the direction of a healthy, long-lasting relationship. We deal with the red. Now, I'm explaining something to you. Green is actually the color. I have two more. You got two more? Oh, that's right. Now, thank you so much. She told me that she had two more for me, and I forgot I was in a rush. I had did a wedding. Reason I'm dressed up, y'all, because I actually did a wedding. But this is a green egg. This is a green egg that I'm going to work with tonight for love. The egg represents creation. The egg also represents the circle of life because of the oval shape. Represents the woman's egg. When you are creating love, you need to understand, you're so excited. Thank you so much. Now, the reason why this is important, because you need to understand, if you study history, the Moors actually practiced, their North Star was Venus, which is today. And the pentagram representing the man was actually green. Now we're going to understand why green would represent love. Okay, I'm here to give you information, knowledge, and understanding. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. I need you to go and study after I share information. But I'm going to talk about the egg. But right now I got a green one. But I just got information. I got 2 more. I do prepare these. These are a little costly because of the work I have to do with them. But understanding the aura, green, the frequency of green resonates with the vibration of the heart, which is present in all forms of life. A green aura is the healer's aura. Green aura frequency resonates with the vibration of the heart, the center of growth energy, healing energy, and unconditional love. Now, if you want to deal with unconditional love, you would burn a green candle, not a red one. How many people have practiced their spirituality and they're asking for love, but they go get a red candle? If you want growth, if you want healing and unconditional love, the color is green. What is the earth made? Color, green. So when you're talking about manifesting, we're talking about, because the universe is made of what? Frequency, vibration, and sound. So when you want to have love, unconditional love, and growth in your relationship, you would use green. I'm going to continue. People who have the green emanation in their energy field are natural born healers. They radiate unconditional love and life force, energy that is sensed by all life forms who come into the present. This is why when you and somebody in love, you can tell it because of the energy. A lot of times, especially female and male, they so busy trying to make people believe they're in love by buying things. No, it's an energy. It is a frequency. It can be seen. If somebody loves animals, you can see it in their eyes. If somebody loves something, you can feel that energy. This is why this is important. If you're trying to manifest real love, whether it's a candle or a cloth, red is not the color that you want to manifest in your relationship, because that red is going to bring lust into your relationship or passion, the freaky side of you. Y'all hear me on there? Green is the color and the frequency to have a healthy, growing relationship. I hope this is making some sense to y'all, because this is all science. Now, listen to this. Green aura people channel healing energy through their hands, which make them an adept at working with plants, animals, people, and other activities that require loving touch, care, and attention. Now, how many of y'all done asked for a loving relationship, but you burning red candles? How many of y'all saying that you want a nurturing relationship, but you burning red candles? How many of you say y'all want to grow with your partner, but you burning red candles? You wonder why you're not getting what you need, because many of y'all are listening to other people. Many people have misused green as envy. Oh, absolute. And let me tell y'all something. There's Apostle gonna keep it 100 with you, right? There's a negative aspect to every color. But what we're talking about, if you're going to manifest real love and a healthy relationship, when I say love, I'm not just talking about husband and wife. I'm talking about even in family. A lot of us say, God, we need more love in the family. But you are burning the wrong colors. You're using the wrong tools. And that's why you're not manifesting what you're asking for. Because when you bring red in, you bring in a different frequency. Most people, I have seen this for years. This ain't something that just started yesterday. Most people, when they're doing love work, they're using the color red. They're putting on red. And that's why the relationship becomes more sexual than healthy. Y'all hear me? The reason why most relationships that are dealing in magic and dealing with spirituality is more sexual based than actual love, growth, and health, because you're using the wrong frequency. You're using the wrong vibration. They generally describe as gentle, caring, patient, nurturing, pleasant, attentive, work as nurses, veterinarians, gardeners, therapeutic massage practitioners. Now listen at this. Think about green represents gentleness. When you work with red, that relationship becomes what? Aggressive. Because red represents aggression. A lot of people think they know what they're doing because they're reading books. They're going online and they're listening to other people saying, and they say, oh, they're burning a red candle, or they're using a red cloth, or they're using a red pen. If you want harmony in your relationship, you must re-educate yourself and stop going by what other people say and educate yourself about the light spectrum that is in all of us. And if you want to deal with somebody that's going to be nurturing towards you, you're going to deal with somebody that's going to be supportive and attentive, then green is the color to manifest. The heart chakra is green. Thank you, Brother Mario. Once you become educated, then you know how to utilize your power. See, in order to utilize your power, you need knowledge. Then you need understanding. Then you need wisdom when to apply it. And let me say this. There's a difference between you doing love work and you doing domination work on a man or a woman. A lot of these things that are in these books or online are not love work. They're domination and control work. I'm going to say that again. If you're trying to dominate your spouse, your lover, what's up, Treat? If you're trying to dominate somebody, that is not love work. That is domination work. That is control. That is a whole nother frequency. And the reason why I'm explaining this is because some of you are doing this ignorantly, but there are those that are doing this deliberately. It's the difference. You're not trying to have a loving and healthy relationship. You want to dominate your spouse. So you're praying prayers that bring in control or suppression to him or her desires. I'm going to say this again. Are y'all hearing me? If you want love, nurturing, attentiveness, gentleness, then you need to vibrate in the frequency of green and allow your relationship to grow and to develop. Are y'all hearing me? Now, the mantra for this is I dedicate my life force energy to healing and helping all beings that come into contact with me. See, when you are operating in the frequency from the heart chakra, you respond differently if you're dealing with your sacral chakra or your root chakra. Are y'all hearing me? If you want to work love, manifest love work, you got to understand the proper color to utilize, which is the green. Right here. Not red. Thank you so much. Oh, here go a candle. Thank you so much for the candle. Tree Run, thank you for sharing this live. Thank you so much. Thank you for those that are tapping the stream. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this is because unless you change the vibration and the frequency in your relationship, on your job, with your family. This is why when people work with certain colors and they really don't understand what they're doing, they have a good intention. They have the right intention, but they don't know what they're doing. This is why y'all should leave it up to the professionals or allow somebody at the very least to teach you if you're going to practice magic, if you're going to practice moving your chi, if you're going to practice manifesting your ashe, if you're going to use your personal energy, you got to get the things in your heart right. I'm going to say this again. Leo rules the heart. If the issues in your heart ain't right or balanced, how you going to manifest the right love frequency. You got to change that. You got to move that. Let me say it. Wait. This is the color that most people work with, red. And when they burn that, see at the bottom is green. Now this is for success. But you would need red because red brings aggression. You need to be assertive when you're trying to prosper. So this would make the person more assertive. And then this would bring in the growth, green. So when you understand the color and the frequency, then you will understand why I would use this particular candle if I was trying to manifest money and wealth or passion. This is why Shango is considered the playboy, because he's about passion. See, different orishas or different spirits represent certain vibrations and frequency. And depending, if you just want lust, then yes, burn your red candle. If you just want you a side piece, or you want to be a side piece, or you make your money through sex, then that's what you use. But if you're trying to have something healthy and growing and developing and nurturing, then you need to use green. That makes sense, y'all? Can I get an amen in the corner? I'm going to tell y'all about another one. I said we here to manifest real love. All right, here we go. I told y'all I studied to show myself approved. When I'm doing work, depending on what somebody is looking for, let me explain it. Thank you so much. In order for us to understand, we got to first be honest. If you are 18 years or younger and you coming in my life, you got to leave. You must leave. This is not a lie for young children. It's a lie for grown folks. Okay? Please depart my life. The next color, if you dealing with, you want to manifest real love, should be pink. I'm going to say that again. If you want real love in your life, you want that frequency in your life, in your energy field, in your home, on your job, in your business, then the next color that you will use, if not together, separately, would be pink. Listen to this. Pink vibrates at the same frequency as green. Put your zodiac sign in the room. Thank you so much, Brother Mario. Did y'all hear me? Pink vibrates at the same frequency as the color green, which corresponds with the heart chakra. Pink is traditionally associated with the feminine energy, although anyone can use the pink. A pink aura is seen around persons who are gentle in nature and are gifted at radiating gentle, loving energy to every being which comes in contact with that person. Now, why would that be important to have pink? Pisces in the house. Thank you so much for being with us. Leo. Now, how many of our relationships that we done been in, we ain't gonna talk about what you in now, we talk about it in the past, right? That it was so much aggression in the relationship. When you were trying to manifest love in your relationship, you were using red, and you brought all that aggression in your relationship. And you wonder why you and him, both of y'all were at each other. Male, female, man on man, woman, it don't matter. Energy is energy. I'm just trying to be very clear. If you are working with magic, how many relationships would have still been last if you were using pink? If we had gentle words that we would say to each other. You don't burn so many red candles. Y'all words are aggressive. Y'all sex life is aggressive. How y'all respond and hold each other is aggressive. Everybody is in aggressive mode because you don't have no gentleness in your relationship. I'm going to continue on. They embrace the idea and the ideal of romantic love. If you want romantic love. And are often having a natural ability to keep romance alive and well in their own relationships. Pisces. I got a Pisces rising. Pisces love and believe in romance. Pink is the color. Pink is the color. If you need gentleness and romance, true romance, then this is where you will utilize a pink candle. It goes on to say, people who have a pink aura emanate and inspire the feelings of comfort and belovedness to those around them. Pink vibrations are bubbly and uplifting. because they correspond directly with the heart chakra. Even in the midst of one's life most pressing challenges, a pink or a person can help heal others while with a glance, a smile, a kind word, or just by being present. Pink aura people remind us of to be gentle to each other and with all the earth's creatures. Pink heals. Excuse me, y'all. You say you love pink, that's what I'm talking about. But now that you love pink, you also have a better understanding why you would wear. It's something about when a man or woman wears pink. It tones your aggression down. When there's so much chaos going around, burn a pink candle. I didn't know what color. Come on here, somebody. Think about this. If now that you have the knowledge and you think about how aggressive your relationships are with family, we got to come into a higher vibration where we can vibrate with either green or this beautiful color pink. Pink is a healing color. A lot of times people say about green, but also pink allows healing to come into a relationship. So, and let me tell you something. Piscean energy is about romance. When was the last time as a man you were romanced by a woman? When was the last time you were romanced woman by a man? Romantic thoughts, gentle thoughts, gentle words, kind words. I need to burn this more often. I'm always burning stuff for money and success. The reason why I want to talk about this night, because let me finish this right here. The mantra is, I embrace and radiate the energy of gentleness, romance, and unconditional love for others. I grace everyone I meet with healing love energy. Now, that's the mantra. More than a year. Yes. Now, I want y'all to understand, it is time to protect your energy of the heart so that you can be able to be more kind, gentle, and supportive. And I'm going to fix this count. Now, I use my, I just had it. My Venus. Oh, here it is right here. Sorry, y'all. Now, I use herbs that are ruled by Venus, but I want things to become more calm and gentle. So this is, I would fix this candle, or if I bless this for somebody, I would use this powder in there. Also, I have, y'all remember Beyonce's song, Non-Chopper? This also is an excellent incense to burn. I'm actually going to make some love incense tonight because it's Venus, but I want to show y'all this. If you can get some Non-Chopper, see, you got to understand how to make life better for you. The purpose of you getting knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, so you can find out what you need to make life better for you and how you interact with other people. Huh? This is an excellent, this is why, and many of you all, if you ever been into an Asian or a foreign, a Chinese, you will smell that good smelling incense in their convenience stores. This is what they're burning. So this also brings in success. It makes people feel comfortable. When people feel comfortable, they ready to spend money. So love don't just affect relationships with your husband or wife or your family. It also, when it comes to business, when people can trust you, when you have the right energy, the right frequency. Are y'all hearing me? Then people feel comfortable giving and supporting you. I also have the oil. You can anoint yourself. I know normally I anoint myself. Let me tell y'all something. Christmas was past. Because I have so much favor, non-chopper oil, I have so much favor. I had customers that came off a vacation from out of other states and still was giving me money. I still get tips. People say, oh my God, you're such a brown noser. No, I'm favored. I carry the energy and the vibration of frequency. And what I try to teach people is how to manifest real love. But you got to understand the different frequencies that you got to abide in. I had a young lady that I took and I blessed and consecrated a rose quartz. It's pink. And it's allowing the frequency because she's a Taurus. And a lot of times you got to be more gentle about how you speak to people. Or sometimes you don't understand, you need to self-love. You need that energy and vibration in your so you can learn how to love yourself. So you can project that out to other people. Because a lot of times we go to seminars or go places and people tell us about how we should behave and give us knowledge about how we should deal and how we should be treated. But if you don't understand that, if you don't have the energy, if you don't have the frequency, then you can't emit that off. You can't give that off. TDJ say favor ain't fair. Y'all see that right there? Now, non-chopper. Y'all got any questions? Now, let me explain this. You do not want to dominate your relationship. And I'm going to tell you why. But I do believe that you need to protect your relationship. Because when people see that you're happy, people send out negative energy. They send out the spirit of jealousy. They send out the spirit of envy. And I've seen people, because they go online and they learn how to do what they call breakup spells. A lot of times, many people think they're falling out between one another because they got relationship problems between each other, when somebody is casting that energy or that frequency on their relationship. And because they don't have the proper protection, they're not able to ward off that energy. A lot of you all that have been in the church all your life, you do not understand energy and you do not understand the purpose of protecting your heart. The Bible says, above all things, guard your heart. That's your energy. There's more energy flowing through your heart chakra than flowing through your brain. There's so much voltage that flows through your heart. Even if you right now, they had to jumpstart your heart. Told y'all they need almost 700 to 1200 volts to jumpstart your heart. That's how much power flows through your heart. Now, you cannot live on this side of the earth without your heart. That's why it's important. Above all else, guard your heart. How many of you do protection work over your heart? How many of you do healing work over your heart? I gave somebody some, here it is. I gave somebody, I got this, a crystal called malachite. When y'all hear people say y'all need to do inner work, this is what they're talking about. Lay with the crystal, pray over and say, cleanse my heart, renew my heart, remove all this negativity. Thank you so much for the birthday cake, Brother Mario. I just realized. Let me tell y'all something. In order to manifest real love, you've got to be able to do the frequency. So why I want to teach this, because if I do some work for you, you need to know what kind of energy I'm sending you. What kind of energy I'm going to be feeding your aura, your energy field, so you can allow you to behave. And then when you start seeing things calm down around you, you can be more receptive. I need healing. All right, come on here, somebody. Now, I want y'all to know this when it comes to healing. Healing is a process, depending on how deep the damage is. Because sometimes, not only is our heart damaged, sometimes your psyche, your mental state. Because you got to be willing to go through the transition. People say, I want love, they go get roses. So, when it comes down to manifesting real love, there's an angel called Hanel, Ishtar, Ezeli. There are many love spirits or spirits that rule over that element. You got to understand that when you are invoking these spirits and you're trying to control, one thing I am very good at is breaking love spells. And they're really not love spells. They're domination spells that have been labeled as love spells. Because a lot of people do work on people or they do bindings on people, and the man want to leave. The man ain't even good for you, or the woman ain't good for you, but you got them energetically tied to you. So a lot of times I have to do a lot of breaking those ties between certain people so they can actually get healed. Because just because you're not physically with somebody don't mean somebody didn't do a binding on you. That binding spell on you keep you from having a healthy relationship with anybody else, because you still feel tied to somebody else. You there in body, but your mind keep going back to them. They got another one called an obsession spell. I am very good and I will break a love spell very quickly. I don't like people trying to control. I don't like to be controlled. And it is wrong, in my opinion. There's nothing wrong with protecting your relationship, because I did that. I was guilty of not protecting my relationship because I was so worried about somebody trying to say I put a spell on them. You can't protect your relationship from outside forces if there's no protection. But you both have to consent to the type of cleansing that's necessary. You both have to consent to the necessary protection. This is why the Bible says it like this. We should be equally yoked, because you should be able to practice your spirituality with your loved one. When you have to hide your spirituality from your loved one, that's not healthy. That's not healthy. If somebody doesn't believe, they don't have to practice at the level you practice, but they should have a respect for your spirituality, because how can you protect them if they don't believe in what you're practicing? How can they benefit from what you're doing if they don't want to participate in what you practice? So I'm going to say this again. Also, a part of doing love work is also being on the frequency with people that love what you do. Everybody that comes to my live love what I do. They respect the work that I do. So when you do true love work and you're vibrating on the frequency of green, you're going to actually grow in that relationship. And you both are going to grow. You both are going to prosper. And you both are going to have the mindset of wanting to see each other win. But as long as you keep going to people or you burning red candles, all y'all going to do is have some good, passionate sex. And that is not love. That's lust. And there ain't nothing wrong with some lust. But you can't build a home and a family on lust. You can get a baby out of it. You can produce, and you can have some hot and heated sex. But you cannot have a wholesome growth in your relationship, because the words are going to be aggressive. Because red that's the color that when we want to go to war, that's the color we burn. Red and black. And now you're using that color in your love work. And you wonder why that frequency is constantly got you and him at each other. And so therefore, when somebody do a breakup work on you or do a souring work on y'all relationship, that's why it takes effect so quickly. Because you're doing the wrong type of magic on your relationship. You need green. You need pink. And make sure, and let me tell y'all, candle work puts the energy there, puts the frequency work. And then if you got you and him wearing some rose quartz, I bless it for him and I bless it for you, and y'all wear it together as a union, which protects the relationship. And it will be harder. I didn't say impossible to break up your relationship. I say it will be harder for somebody to do that kind of work on your relationship because of the frequency that you and him are abiding in. Is anybody learning anything new tonight? As you're joining in live, make sure you put it in. Now, it came to me. I want to make sure I say this to you. Do not, ma'am, do not, sir, if you're doing love work, do not put the picture of your lover, your husband, or your wife under your foot. And especially your left foot. You are controlling or destroying. You're bringing them down. You're putting them under your foot. I've seen people say that, I'm going to do they're doing love spell, and they're actually placing their lover under their foot. That is incorrect. If you're trying to manifest real love, this is the proper way. These are the proper frequencies. These are the proper vibrations that you need to work within if you want something healthy, sturdy, ongoing, and growing. And then what you would do after you do this particular work in your relationship or draw that type of vibration into your life, then what you would do is then you will protect your relationship with other color of black or white or both. But you got to first bring the frequency and the vibration and the energy into your relationship. Do not put him or her under your foot. Do not do domination work on your lover, because now you are suppressing the real them. And that is not healthy in a relationship. And I know a lot of people make a lot of money off of doing love spells. But if somebody do a love spell on you, you feel like somebody has did a certain work on you, and I probably most men have no idea why they can't leave that woman alone. Because she done did her work. She got your drawers buried in the backyard. Now you might go out and cheat, but you coming back. I knew a man was so messed up, he couldn't get an erection. Hold on, before I say this, before I go a little further. If you are 18 years or younger, get off my live. Get off Apostle Sam Ely Jr.'s live. Get off. This woman had this man so fixed that he could not get an erection for nobody but her. Somebody would say, well, what's wrong with that? That's not free will. Instead of you doing work trying to stop him from cheating, how about you stop being with a cheater? Instead of you doing work to make him get a job, how about getting somebody that works? I'm going to say this. I have seen women and men, mostly women, spend a lifetime trying to turn a Toyota into a Mercedes. They done went and bought all these pieces to put on this man, and he is still not what they really want. You can't turn, whoever, if that's what you're looking for, if that's what you truly want, then be with somebody that will be that whether you there or not. If you want a clean man or a clean woman, then get somebody that's going to be clean whether you there or not. There's somebody going to work. They're going to be faithful whether they with you or not. That's their character. There's so many people think that magic is going to make this man or this woman into something that they are not. It's not. Anybody that tells you all you're going to do is turn them into a type of zombie. And that's not love. That's not real love. And it's not a love that is healthy. I've seen people tie people's nature up. If you feel like you got to do all that to keep him faithful to you, then you don't think much of yourself. How about be with a man that want to give his body only to you? How about be with a woman that only want to give her body to you? How about having a friend that only want to be, that don't mind being loyal? When you got to force or use certain type of working, the only time that I would do domination work when I'm trying to get the judge to set a crook free. Are y'all hearing? There's a place for a certain type of working. But when you're talking about where you go home and lay your head at, you don't want to force anybody to be there. You want a healthy, growing relationship where y'all can disagree and still agree, even though y'all got difference of opinion. You want a relationship with people that are actually wanting to be there and guess what? You ain't got to go check through his phone. You ain't got to go check through his wallet because he trying to make sure you win. So his money coming home. You ain't got to sit there and do work on him. I heard preachers, pastors, women that say they're women of God. Oh, pray that my husband bring the money home. Why are you with somebody that you got to go to the spirit world to make him bring money home? Talk to me, y'all. Some of y'all need to do a cleansing bath with black walnut to break your bound, your ties with people. I know you ain't going to do it, and I know you don't want to hear it because you done put so much energy. But I'm going to tell you what they said in the street. Count it to the game. Count your losses before you done spent majority of your life with somebody that you got to force, manipulate, con, deceive in order to have any type of relationship. And it's still not a wholesome relationship. Because the truth is, you know in your heart they're not there because they want to be there. So you got to do things to convince yourself that it's okay what you did. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Black walnut. Thank you for putting that out. Yes. Yes. And depend. And now let me say this. If there was no spiritual work done, that'll work. But if somebody did work, went to somebody professional, then somebody like me would have to prepare that bath for you to where it would have the necessary energy to break that work. Because let me tell y'all something. When it comes to relationships, and especially when I told one young lady, if you really believe that man was yours, then you went and had to go and have sex with him to get him to draw him away from them other women. Because a lot of people want to believe, oh, I know that's my husband, or I know that's my wife. Then why aren't you secure? Why you as the wife got to start trying to act like you the side piece? If you're in a relationship and you know your position and you're manifesting real love, and that's what he wants. Because remember this, don't ever forget this when it comes to real love. Men are visual creatures. Either he like what he see or he don't. And don't get sex confused. Remember I said the red candle, don't get sex confused with love. There's a difference between he lusts you and he loves you. There's between a difference that she think you lay the pipe good. Hold on. If you are 18 years or younger, get off my lie. Lust is that you enjoy the sexual relations that y'all have together. But y'all ain't in love with each other. It's a difference. If you're trying to manifest love and you want to love and have that in your energy, then these are green is the color and pink is the color. But when I watch men and women perform magic, this is how our spirituality get a bad name. Because there ain't nothing wrong with doing love work. I'm not against love work. But what I am saying, if you can lay down with somebody and despise them to the point that you want to mess that woman's body up because she's no longer with you. You want to mess up that man's body up because he's no longer with you. Then you really wasn't in love. You were in lust. Because anything you love, you don't want to see it get hurt. I'm going to say that again. Are you hurt or is your ego bruised? Many of us won't even admit we ain't even been in love in a long time. We like people. We think people cool, but that's not love. And don't call it love if it ain't love. Because like I said in 1 Corinthians 13, I'll tell you the behavior of love. And a lot of us, we have enjoyed lust that we labeled as love because we don't want to be perceived a certain type of way. But I've watched people do a lot of workings to get men and get them married and get them in a relationship and have a baby from him and wonder why so much chaos in a relationship. Because the person you had to do that work was working with red. And that's why it was so much heat and passion in your relationship. There's a time that you might have to burn a red candle on you and your husband. Because the passion is, the fire is done. Y'all might want to get it on. So, hey, yeah, there's a time and place for it all. I'm not trying to get rid of anything. I'm trying to give you understanding where these colors and this work applies in different phases of your life and different departments of your life. And you got to ask yourself, because nobody can do that for you. Nobody can tell you honestly what you want. You need to know what you're looking for in life. You need to know what you want to participate in life. And then if you're going to do that work, you need to be honest. I just need a companion. I want somebody that's good to me. I want to be good to them, but I want them to stay over there, and I want to stay over here. And when I want to go somewhere, he pick me up, she pick me up, or he pick me up, or she pick me up. By grace, I'm just being honest, because I want to deal with every aspect of life. Frequency is frequency. Vibration is vibration. And if y'all really want to manifest love, then you need to understand what frequency you want. If you don't want, if you just want a side piece, then burn you all the red candles you want to and bang yourself to death. But if you are looking for something more than fleshly love, then you need to utilize other colors. And know if you use pink or green, you know what you're going to find? Your words are going to be a lot softer. Especially when I do a lot of protection work, I notice that I get more aggressive and rugged because I be dealing with a lot of red energy. But when you talking about doing love work, you need some honey. Some of y'all women and some of y'all mouth so hard, harsh. Harsh. You need to get some honey and put it under your tongue and ask God to sweeten your words, because you don't know how to talk soft to people. You don't know how to talk. You have to use certain things that are going to help motivate that energy in your life. When you get that honey and you put that honey in your mouth, pray over that before you take that honey in. And say, help God, help me. Help my words to be sweet, kind, gentle. So that when he come home or she come home, they're glad to come into your energy. Because it's soft, it's inviting, it's comforting, it's growing, it's illuminating, it's energizing. They want to tell you about their day. Because your energy, your vibration, your frequency is so strong with that green or that pink or both of them. And then that's when you're going to start realizing these other women ain't going to be able to compete because they don't have your energy. Men fall in love with that feminine energy. Masculine energy falls in love with feminine energy. Too many of y'all have masculine energy and you project masculine. It's like he in a relationship with another man that just wear weed. I'm going to say that again. You want to really manifest real love? If you got a masculine man, then be feminine. Let those two energies emerge together. But most of us are so aggressive in relationship. It's just like two bulls in there just locking horns. And then we label it that, I love him. No, you lust him. Because guess what? If you were really in love, y'all can submit one to another. There's going to be things that he going to be right about. You woman enough to listen and follow. There's things that she going to be right about. And you man enough to listen and follow. That's real talk, y'all. That's how you manifest real love. And you have to have that energy. That's why I'm going to use this green egg. And I'm going to work with it tonight. I ain't got but like 20 more minutes to do it before it's going to be Saturday. But the reason why I want to get on here tonight and share this with you all, sometimes you have to take objects and create an energy in your life that is not there, especially how you grew up. If you don't know how to do this, follow me on YouTube, email me. You want me to do something like this for you? I'll let you know what the pricing is, and we'll go from there. But in the meantime, buy you some honey. Start buying some pink candles. Stop buying red and start praying over them. And that's that honey. And get that energy around you so you can be a more feminine woman. Feminine energy. And knowing how to maneuver. And let me tell y'all something about feminine energy. Feminine energy is the most powerful energy in the universe. I'm going to say that again. Do not think being a woman and being a feminine woman is weak. Well, hey, that's Sagittarian. Thank you for coming in. Manifesting real love and walking in your feminine energy is not a place of weakness. It is a place of power. And when you understand that you're not being a queen is not submitting to your husband. It is being gentle and knowing how to run your house. You should be walking in your feminine energy that he rushing home. You should be walking in your masculine energy that she wants to doll herself up for you. When we start actually being able to manifest real love, then we'll walk in our energy and then we will blend. But that's not what's going on. We're so busy burning these red candles. We're so aggressive to each other. And then we are saying it's love. Thank you so much. I really want us to get down to getting back to our spirituality, but understanding colors. Green is the frequency of the heart. Pink is the frequency of the heart. And if you're not working with those colors, then this is why and you keep working with red, that's why your relationship is so sexual and it is so aggressive. You want to bring happiness home, then you need to start learning how to manifest that love and then maintain that energy. If you ain't got no honey, get you some sugar, brown sugar. Let it dissolve up under your tongue because your tongue is wicked. Change the atmosphere of your home that masculine energy, it will run home to you. Walk in your masculine energy to the point that she really to call you Lord. Huh? If we stop looking at each other by name and start looking at the energy how we want that energy to respond to us, then we will get more done. But the reason why we don't, we say, oh, that's just John. Oh, that's Judy. No, that's a divine being that has a soul that's living in a body. Now, how do I want that energy to behave with me? Do I want to stir it up with my red, or do I want to cuddle and be romantic? Some of y'all need to do some. See, pink will give you creative ideas of how to be romantic. Huh? When she come in, you got her favorite candy all over the bed. Huh? Some of y'all need to understand that this frequency and vibration that we are, and guess what? Once we walk in that vibration, I guarantee we'll start treating our brothers and sisters better. Because this go beyond relationship as husband and wife. This frequency will make you treat other people in a more kinder and gentler way. We are so aggressive about how we deal with each other. And we are walking in that aggression too much. That's why most of y'all got high blood pressure. Because you're always in an uproar. Everything's always intense. When you're dealing with red or Shango energy, it's intense. It's that Kundalini energy. You need to deal with that heart energy. That's Leo. Leo rules the heart. Protect, it said above all else, guard your heart. All right? How many got something out of this? I don't want to be on here. I got to get this other work done. Remember, everybody that joined my live, if you have not gone to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I say this in my every live. I am trying to get to 1,000. Tomorrow, I will be on YouTube streaming live because I got a session that I do on YouTube because I have certain people that are not on TikTok that I have to, I do a video for them to make sure they have opportunity. So if I just joined, it's good. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. I appreciate you coming in. But I want y'all to realize a lot of these videos, if you go on my YouTube channel, I upload them once I'm finished. So you can go back over and get the information. I just did. I want to know. Thank you so much. I have a lot of videos. And what I tell you, I can care less about your denomination. I can care less about your tradition. When I say care less, it don't bother me. I teach universal law and you can practice your spirituality within the confines because every tradition still have to go by universal laws. I don't care what your belief system is. It's still, there's one God, goddess, universe, and you got to understand that energy. And if you operate in that energy, whether it's Eligwa, whether it's Oshun, whether it's Zarabanda, whether it's Mami Wata, whether it's Obatala, it don't matter. They all operate in those energy frequencies and on those dimensions, 4th and 5th dimension spirits. So this is what I want to share tonight. Please go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, and if you came in late, I will be uploading this later on my YouTube channel so you can get the information. I'm not going to repeat it, so you'll be able to get the information. Thank you all, and I tell you all, thank you for all the gifts. And let me say this before I go. Everybody that has been gifting me on YouTube, Cash Apping me, I have a log. And what I'm going to do is I screenshot the people that gifted me and I place that on parchment paper. And I bless anybody that gifts me. And I don't care what you give me. I have my pot that sits right here in front of me. If you are gifting me, I am placing you on the parchment paper and I am burning that and I'm offering a blessing over that. Because one thing I am a true man of God. So what I do is make sure that no matter what somebody does for me or concerning me or support me, that same energy comes back to you. A lot of times when we say return to sender, we always look at it in a negative way. No, you can also return to sender the good energy that's somebody giving you. You can give that back to them. I'm in a place where I can magnify that energy back on your life. Because let me tell you something. The only way we're going to really see manifestation is we watch how God moves in 2021. I told y'all earlier, strangers are going to be a blessing to you. But try burning a pink candle. Try and see what happens. Try burning a green candle for the same thing called love and watch the difference. If you don't know how to prepare a candle correctly, don't do it. But if you are in a place and you know how to prepare a candle, sir, ma'am, utilize it. And then we can discuss this on a greater platform of how to utilize it differently to make our life better. Because we come to get educated. Because you can't do better if you don't know better. All right? Thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow on my YouTube channel. You want to know more about candles? I'll teach about candles on a video. And let me say this. If you got subjects that you want me to teach about, like she just said about candles, let me know and I will do a complete video about that subject matter. Because we want to be educated. I share information that a lot of people pay a lot of money to get. There's certain things I cannot share with you because if you're not initiated, if you're not confirmed in certain things, you're not a part of something, I'm not going to share. But I can teach a lot of the basic stuff that a lot of people do not have. How to prepare a candle. Yes. I teach that. I have my own method of how I prepare my candle. And I'll show you how I prepare candles to a certain point. But if you want to learn certain things and utilize, especially that Sagittarian energy, especially your day of power is Thursday. And I would teach Sagittarians, they need to put money in their hand. Jupiter energy multiplies, and it stretches, expands anything you have. So if you don't have anything in your hand, it expands that. So if you want to prosper really quickly, that's why I was giving out, and I was telling them about the $100 gold bills. Because if you give sparingly, you reap sparingly. Gemini. All right, my sister Gemini. So I teach that. But go check out my videos because I talk about a lot of that stuff. So check out my videos. Remember, follow these people that are in these lives because we are like-minded. I'm looking for like-minded people that want to learn, want to grow, and develop. And we're going to keep this live going. So I'll see you all tomorrow night on YouTube. God bless you.